people? Welcome to Butterfly and Bologna's podcast. I am your host, the Butterfly Assassin, aka Nats, and this is my co-host, Toni Bologna.
What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for coming up to our first show. We're going to have fun today. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I'm very excited. What about you, Nick?
I am super excited. I'm telling you, this is the only thing that I've been thinking about since we started talking about this. I'm
girl.
Especially excited for what we're going to be talking about today. Definitely. This damn game got me and millions of people hooked beyond measures. I'm telling you, Palworld got the gaming locked down right now. Do you understand me?
Like this motherfucker got crack in it. I know it
do. It do. I'm telling you, I be super stuck. Like I be waiting to home. Like, oh my god, we gotta go Palworld. Let's go.
Thinking about in the build and shit.
Right, for no reason, because I done rebuilt my base. We're going to come to that, though. Also, we're going to be talking about a not new anime, but not new storyline, which is Solo Leveling, which honestly also got me super hooked. I don't even watch sub animes, and it took me over to a whole new world. So we're going to get into it today.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about that, too.
Girl, I'm excited. First point though, definitely we're gonna jump right into it and talking about Palworld. Palworld is just something else. It's something else. For those of you who've been living under a rock and don't know what Palworld is, let me explain it to you real quick. I'm telling you, Palworld is an up-and-coming action-adventure, survival, and monster-taming game created and published by a Japanese developer named Pocket Pair. This game is an open world populated with creatures called pals, which players can battle or capture to use for base building, traveling, and combat. Palworld can be played solo or online with up to 32 players in one server. This game, oh Jesus! First off, can I just say I don't know why the hell it's so addicting. But it really is.
No, it really is.
I don't know why. You get to catch these little pal people. You fight these battles with these boss fights. You build your base. It reminds me, and it's crazy because they said it like they get their inspiration from Ark's Survival.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
It is. So much of it reminds me of that game, but it's like it took Ark and it made it like 20 times better.
Yeah, like I definitely agree with that. Like, and because I just started playing Ark. You got me playing Ark. My boyfriend been trying to talk to me into playing it for so long, and I never really cared for it. But you definitely got me into it, and I enjoyed it. But this right here, I thoroughly enjoy this more than Ark.
I definitely do.
I don't, it's so many aspects of it that you just really like, you know what I'm saying? So many things. I've always been a big fan of survival games and everything. I've always thoroughly enjoyed crafting games and stuff like that. Like I'm heavy with, I love Minecraft, girl.
Right.
Out of all the survival games, Minecraft is probably one of my favorites. I'm lying. I also love to play 7 Days to Die. If any of y'all have played that before, that's an awesome survival game, and it's just something about Palworld that's like, I don't know, it's just like everything you want all in one like good package. And like I really hope and pray that in the future, the coming up like updates that they got coming up, that it just intensifies and becomes even better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do. I love it. I'm excited for, I'm definitely excited for the updates, but so many other people agree with us that this game sold 8 million units in the first 6 days of being released.
Jesus.
And over 2 million players on Steam.
Jesus.
It made it Steam's second highest playing game of all time, only second to PUBG Battleground.
To what?
To PUBG.
I never played that before.
I've never played it either. So many people, and it's crazy because I feel like we're the only 2 people in the world that has not played that damn game.
That's what I'm like now. I'm finna look for it and see what's going on with it.
I feel like we're definitely like the only two people that have not played this game because I've never played
But not
PUBG.
for nothing, being introduced to Power, I didn't even know it was coming out, to be honest with you. I just clicked online and everybody was talking to it, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm a follower, baby. Like I'm like, what's going on? I wanna be down. What's going on? I want to talk about it too. And I went and my boyfriend bought it for me and everything, and I played it. Child, it gotta have crack in it. It gotta
It
have
has
crack.
to. It's hypnotized all of us. I started playing because my brother and our friend played, and it just got to the point where they literally would not play anything else. Like we would play games together, and they'd be like, "No, you got to get on Power." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. Y'all don't want to play nothing else. They like, nah, you got to come over here to the dark side.
I'm telling you, like it's so awesome. It's so many aspects to it and everything. You know what I really think it is? I really think because we're gonna say it. Pokemon.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's insane. It's
you know,
insane.
but basically, that's what everybody loves. Ever since it came out, that's what
Right.
everybody loves. And now it's like a game that like is what we've all been asking for so long. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Absolutely. It's crazy though. And what makes it even crazier is that it's still in early access release. Like they haven't even fully released the entire game. And
Mm-hmm.
so many people are playing it.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. I think my favorite thing about the game is the fact that you can fucking climb.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Oh my god! And the parachutes when you flying off the mountains,
Oh,
girl, should save me.
the little gliding thing. Yes,
Yeah, them things save
I
me.
fucks with that. But that climbing shit right there, I ain't never had that in my life. I feel fancy when I jump on one of them rocks.
Rock climbing
You know
master,
what
I'm
I'm
telling you.
saying? You can't do this motherfucker. I tell you that.
It's the
I think that's my
funniest.
favorite part is about the whole game.
My favorite part, if I had to choose, I would really think it would be the boss fights. Like this, there's so many
Yeah.
different of the boss creatures, and they're all so many different levels. I mean, starting from like I think the lowest one is like level like 11, all the
Mm-hmm.
way up to level 50, and like the more you grow, the more boss that it is that you can fight, and it doesn't get easier as you get up. You still have a challenge. I love
Mm-hmm.
that about the game, and the map is huge.
Mm-hmm.
The map is,
That's another thing I
crazy.
love about it.
It's so many places you can really go all the way around and still have so much left to explore.
Mm-hmm. That's another reason I like it. The map is how big the map is. You know what I'm saying? It gives you people like me who just love to explore. Excuse me, y'all. Those are my biggest haters. They cannot just let me be great. But damn.
They're a mess.
But yeah, like the map being so big, there's so many things to run and explore and find out. It's like a never ending thing. And I just
Definitely.
like that.
I heard somewhere that the piece of map that we have is one of 4 pieces. You saw that big tree that they have in the middle, like over in the corner? They're saying, and don't quote me on this because we're not saying that this is really going to happen. I'm hoping it does. But they are saying that the Creative Pocket Pair are going to make 3 more corners around that tree, and that's going to be the entire extent of the map. Can you imagine?
I would love that, to be honest with you. I really would. Like, I feel like that would be even more awesome. Because I wanted to know what the fuck that tree was. I remember watching you play it, and you were flying towards it. I'm like, man, hurry up and get there, because what the fuck?
It stopped me. We couldn't go all the way over there. We couldn't go, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to do with it because it is super barred off. Like it's a whole block. Like you get so close to it, and you watch this massive tree like grow as you get closer, and then it just be like, nope, that's it. You can't go no further than here.
I remember watching you play it. I was watching so intensely too. I'm like, when the fuck is she going to get there? And I was at work too. I'm like, man, I was trying to focus on my clients because my client was acting the fuck up, and then I was like, I tried to focus on what the fuck was going on in the screen. It was just too much going on at the same time.
And I'm just floating to this damn tree. I finally get there, and it was like, no, go sit
Yeah,
down.
you couldn't even get that. It was such a disappointment. You know what I'm saying?
It was horrible. I was so mad. I was like, that is rude.
No, I would definitely love to see
More.
like more of those maps. I really would. Like, I would be very much excited for that. I was trying to get an image of the map to show on the screen. I'm not as fast as my friend is, child. Fuck it. I ain't looking for a map no more.
I definitely have one too. Screen part. I'll send it to you right now.
All right. I'll try to download it so we can post it up and y'all can see just how massive this thing is. If you haven't played it,
huge. Yeah, it is definitely.
If you haven't played it, I would strongly suggest like y'all go out and try to play it. And the thing about it is, a lot of people would assess me about a lot of people that do like about a lot of things that they do. I don't like it when people say, you know, I don't want to play this game because it's too something or this too. You gotta like branch off and really just experiment and really try to, you know, just play different games. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can be fun.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody was shitting on this game. I'm like, you know how many people didn't downloaded this game?
You know, the only haters were the Pokemon massive hardcore lovers. You know them the only ones.
Yeah, the only ones. Like, get over it. I don't have no loyalty to any of these companies.
Not at all whatsoever. But you know what? Pocket Pair, they gonna get my money when it comes to this game because it got me. So they gonna get me. They got me. Speaking of Pokemon, because we've all done heard everybody refer to the pals in Palworld as Pokemon with guns. Mm-hmm. And now our diehard Pokemon fans out there, whoever you may be, I don't imagine this being a big universe, but if they are, them people out there are calling for Nintendo and the creators of Pokemon to sue Palworld, saying that the game is their creatures are so much like Pokemon and that they stole their entire game.
I mean, I don't want them to sue them. Let me first say that I don't want them to sue them, and I hope that they can't sue them.
Yeah, you and me both. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I feel like I said before, you know, it's the game that we always wish Pokemon was, and this is not us trading on Pokemon. We still gonna fucking buy Pokemon. I'm not gonna stop buying it. This is not the first game to ever have creatures in it. You know what I'm saying? That
I have seen some that look exactly like the Pokemon creatures, and these people's out here living life. It's just, I think the hate. Okay, I see him. Stop. I see a little bit. But let's be real. What nowadays have not taken inspiration from something that already exists? Like, we live in a world where, I mean, movies now, everything is a remake. Nobody's making an original of nothing.
I'm just like, you know, get over it. Because for real, like, this is not the first, like, Pokemon is not the only show or only like franchise with animals that, you know, you use to battle or anything, you know.
Right.
You had Beyblade, you had Yu-Gi-Oh,
absolutely.
You had Digimon, you had a lot. Like, there was a lot out there, you know what I'm saying? I think what really sold it, I mean, like, given yes, there are like a lot of pals that resemble Pokemon. But I feel like what really sold it was the spears. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what really
definitely
did it.
The PAL spheres versus the Pokeballs.
You know what I'm saying? Throwing them to catch them.
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe if y'all would have made like a square or like maybe like, you know, like a Ghostbuster gun.
Cube.
Yeah, like or like a trap door, like you throw the trap door, you leave the pile to fall on it or something like that. But
But I mean, let's think about it. Even Arc has the little, they call them oh, it's blanking on me so bad right now, and I know what they are, but they have like they're little balls too, and you put your little creature in a little ball, you
really,
put it in your little pocket. Yeah.
I didn't get that far in art. Palworld came into my life.
It is. Arc is the same thing. So I mean, and they say it.
Mhm.
The creators of Power definitely say that they get most of their
Mhm.
inspiration from Arc.
Nah.
So I mean, it really could just be a similar thing to that versus it actually being.
That's why I feel more of it being with if like with Arc with the like the technology points and everything, the branches and all that stuff, the things that you can eventually build and everything,
Right.
I that's why I think it leads more towards the Arc than I feel like to Pokemon, if anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially the more open and crafting of
Hmm.
so many different things and building your base.
Those
And
towers.
absolutely, absolutely. The
Hmm.
Syndicate Towers. And
Hmm.
man, listen, let me tell y'all something about these Syndicate Towers. If you are not level 45 or better, do not go in them towers by yourself. They is rough in there. Do you understand me? It's rough. I'm, I'm in a guild with two other people, and we went into the Syndicate Tower alone, individually, each one of us, and got our asses whooped.
Can
Okay.
you go in together though?
You can. So
Okay.
when you go to the Syndicate Tower and you have like the main person that signs up for like the boss fight, and then the rest of the people can come and join in. And yeah, I don't even have to be in the same guild. You could just be whoever's in the area, decide to pop in. Everybody defeat this massive freaking pal and they person.
Hmm.
And everybody gets the reward of what you get from the Syndicate Tower.
Try my boyfriend had figured out how to catch the Syndicate Tower
The Syndicate thugs.
piles. Yeah, with with the person be hanging on the back of the pile and everything. I just be like, what do you be doing in this game?
I cannot. Do you know you can also catch the merchants, like the
Oh
traveling
yeah,
merchants?
yeah. I'm not catching. I don't know. Like it's already bordering, human trafficking.
Hey, I got me a merchant. I got me a black market merchant here on my base right now. We lit out here.
That's
Got
what
our
my
own
boyfriend
store.
got. I only seen one black market merchant. I
That's the
haven't
dude with the big gun.
that's how you know the map's so big because I haven't even been all over the map. I haven't. It's terrible.
So I have Jet Ragon. I always feel like I say his name wrong, so I gotta slow down when I say it. Jet Ragon is a level 50 POW boss, and that's his name serves him very just. He's like the fastest flyer on the map, and I've been having so much fun exploring
Is
around
that
with him.
that's that blue dinosaur thing with the jets coming out his thighs?
Yep, over by he's over in the volcano like spot over towards
Oh,
like
okay. I gotta
the
go over
far
there.
far left. Girl, make sure you got your suit, the heat suit, because he be burning up
Listen,
over there.
I had to give it a break. I had to give it a break. I had to go back to another game because I said this is too much. Like it's controlling my life. It got to the point that I stopped streaming. I was like, I haven't streamed in like I don't know how long. I was like, something's got to give. It released me from these shackles. You know what I'm saying?
I,
I want to play
I
something else.
I feel like I have lost my title of variety streamer because I was streaming so many different games. I had Apex going, Fortnite going,
Mm,
Arc, 5M. I had so much stuff going with me. You feel me? And then Palworld came in and just like everything else shut
like you look
down.
at the bottom of you look at the bottom of
Still
your
ain't playing
screen
games.
and it have all these different games, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, all that
Right,
shit.
all that
They
good
were just
stuff.
they were just says Power Up.
That's it. I'm telling you, Palworld is taking
Release me.
over. It's taking over. But it's funny because so Nintendo, when it came to talking about um everybody coming to them about hey, you need to do something about Power, they taking over y'all. And they released a quote saying, we received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. Side note, let's peep that they never mentioned a name.
Mm-hmm. Y'all
You
know
gonna call me out? Say my name.
Say my name.
Don't play with me.
You know who it is.
Right. They said we have not granted permission to use for the use of Pokemon intellectual properties or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon. I feel like they took a Trump. I feel like they took a Trump move right there. I feel like they said something because of the comparisons to them. Like I feel like they just felt like I need to speak on it.
They mad because it blew up and it got so popular, and a lot of people probably stopped playing Pokemon for a little bit. We'll pick it back up. Pokemon is a classic. Nobody is ever going to stop liking Pokemon. You know, I like Pokemon, but at the end of the day, Palworld just did it differently.
That's
Palworld listened to what we said. We want everybody been wanting an open world. We want to be able to catch Pokemon ourselves. That's why Pokemon Go was so big, because we was able to
still have Pokemon Go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't anymore. You know, I used to play with my boyfriend. He started cheating. He did. He started cheating. Like we used to go out and play. Then he downloaded it on his phone where he could just walk and be sitting on the couch. And like
that's
you're
crazy.
defeating the purpose, damn it.
Yeah, that's wild.
So he'll be like down Center City and we're up northeast. Like you're asshole.
I ain't traveling.
You know, but like it took all the aspects, you know, that we wanted, you know, cooking, you know, being able to catch Pokemon by yourself, you know, breeding, you know, open world. Even when Pokemon, what is it, Sword and Shield came out and they had that brief little open world section there, everybody liked it. Yeah, so your next game should have been dedicated to that, and you missed the ball. You missed the opportunity.
Dropped it all the way. They dropped it. They fumbled.
You fumbled. You fucked up. You fumbled the ball. Okay, and them pocket pair, I forgot what their names is.
Yeah, they had it right. Pocket pair.
Pocket pair. They knew. They was probably Pokemon fans too as kids, and they did that shit out. Okay, listen. We still gonna fuck with y'all. We still fuck with y'all, but right now it's Palworld.
Hey, well, Palworld felt them subliminal shots, and they shot back and said, "We make our games very seriously, and we have absolutely no intention on infringing upon the intellectual property of other companies." They're like, "Look, I see y'all. We see what y'all talking about, but we ain't do it, bro. We over here minding our business." We do what I do, and y'all is mad. Like, back up off us. Like, I ain't mad at him at all.
I ain't mad at him either. But like, let's be real, Palworld. Y'all know y'all got something.
But they wouldn't be the first.
They wouldn't be the first. They would not be the first. But y'all know y'all got some
low inspiration.
Don't let me put this. Like, come on now, like.
Ooh, the call out pictures is real.
I like we gonna call it spade a spade. Like, let's be real. Like, look at this shit.
Hey, I see it. But they still did it better. They still did it better. That's all I'm saying. I feel like they did it a little better. Like you said, they listened to us. They gave us, you know, what we wanted, and 8 million people ain't lying. You know, we out here rocking with it. For real.
I fucks with y'all, but we gonna call it what it is, there, baby. Don't call it what it is in court. In court, you better than not, that motherfucker. Maybe we should start saying like something along the lines like allegedly, okay?
Right, that part. Allegedly, we have no facts on this. We didn't do nothing of it. For those of you who would like to play Palworld is launched, like I said, as an early access release for Windows, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and X, and excuse me. And it is expected to remain in early access for at least a year. And you know what? I'm not mad at them, because the fraction that they get in for just this early access game, I'm gonna ride that wave until they feel like they need to drop something else.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna concur what you were saying.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna ride the wave too if I don't have to. come out with new, I ain't gonna do it. But they do plan to include PvP modes, which I'm stoked about that. Guild raids and cross server PAL trading. Can you imagine?
That's gonna be lit,
man.
That's gonna be lit because I like to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna win to be in a guild no more. They gonna be building up mad armies, and they pals gonna be 10 toes deep back here. Like, yo, we about to go fuck these people up over here.
And I'm gonna tell you, I can't pronounce none of these animals' names. I nickname them all ghetto names, all black names. I'm gonna be like, go Shaquita.
That is an option. I love that as well, that you're able to go in and change the pal's name to whatever you want your little homie to be. I like that. I do. Another thing that they got from Ark, you were allowed to go in and change the names of your dinosaurs. So hey, I'm just on them with this. I feel like a lot of what they saying, led more over to they inspiration from Ark Survival.
I feel like if you play Ark Survival, you would see more than influence than that. With the guns being able to put the guns on your pals.
Yes, absolutely.
Like I said, with the syndicate towers and everything, you play Ark, and they got those eyes of Mordors and shit like that. I forgot what they call it. It's got more like
crazy shit. That's what they look like.
That's what they look like. I remember it turned dark time. I said, "What the fuck is that in the distance?" Child, I thought we would kill the dinosaurs. I said, "It's a reenactment."
I can't. But I'm definitely excited to see what Palworld has to bring to us in the future. It won't be the near future, but it'll definitely be in the future. And I'm here, to rock out with them. They definitely got a locked in player out of me, 10 out of 10 recommend, definitely. And it's crazy because I have nothing bad to say about it. Usually you have, your pros. I really have nothing bad to say about Palworld, and that's so rare when it comes to any game. I'm lying. There's only one thing that is coming to my mind right now. There's only one thing that I wish that they also took from Ark. I wish that we had PAL inventory. Because
that would be smart.
Oh my God, the amount of materials that you need to collect after when you get to a certain level and have to craft certain stuff. It would be super dope if I could just hand this over to my PAL and not be so heavy and be able to collect more. If I would, anything that I have to say would be a con or something that I would have to say. Hey, Pocket Pair, I hope y'all listening. Look, add the PAL inventory. We need it.
I don't know if I have any cons for it right now because it's still early access and everything. So far so good. I'm gonna knock on some wood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that.
I'm giving it some grace because I'm like, they probably I'm gonna let them update it a little bit more before I'll be like, well, this shit suck. Yeah,
I mean, and even still, that one thing, the PAL inventory, it's still not even a bad thing. It just would be it would definitely be a dope feature to have. But definitely 10 out of 10. I'd highly recommend all of you Xbox players out there, PC players. I'm strictly PC, but I know people that bounce back and forth. I definitely recommend getting it. It is free if you have Game Pass. For you Xbox or even PC players with Xbox, with the Game Pass, you can play Palworld for free. You can, but if you get it through Steam, because it's still not cross-play yet. Xbox Game Pass players and Steam players are not cross-play yet. And I do say yet because it's definitely something.
Because I was about to say, I spent money on that. I got Game Pass.
I do too. And I only bought it because my brother, Taz and Kiefer had already got Steam versions, so I had to be able to play with them. So I paid for it on Steam. But I mean, I'm still not mad about it, and it's not even expensive. I think it was like $30. Wasn't even bad for the amount of money us gamers do spend on games. I think 30 is not a high cost versus like 60 and $70 for a game that we might not even like. Now, to the other thing that has us completely completely sucked in and addicted is our other crave of anime, solo leveling. Oh
Child.
my God. Okay. Oh my God. First off, I didn't even know that I was missing something in my life until until I started watching this and realized I was just missing so much excitement. And that solo leveling was just what I needed. It was just what the doctor
Mm-hmm.
ordered. It's insane.
Child. I know
So
I fucks with it heavy.
it is. I love it. So for those of us, because it's still fairly new as an anime, as it just released January of 2024, and we are only 7 episodes in so far. Exclusively on Crunchyroll at the moment. Premium for premium members. Which I'm pretty sure, though, you know, you got them people out there that find their anime how to get it. Do you, boo? Let it sit on a little secret so we ain't spending our money. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But soul leveling. In a world where hunters or human warriors who possess supernatural abilities must battle deadly monsters to protect mankind from certain annihilation, a notoriously weak hunter named Sung Jin Woo finds himself in a seemingly endless struggle for survival. One day, after barely surviving an overwhelmingly powerful double dungeon that nearly wipes out his entire party, a mysterious program called The System chooses him as its sole player and in turn gives him the unique ability to level up in strength, something no other hunter is able to do, as a hunter's ability is set once they are awakened. Now, that in itself bugs me out. Everybody, when they powers awaken,
That's it. That's all.
that's it. That's all.
That's
Either
it.
you
That's all.
strong and you up the top of the level, or you some bitch nigga down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's no,
That's some elitist shit for real. For real.
man. That's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And can you? I mean, just to be stuck in a class like that. I mean, that's definitely wild.
And it really is. Like, I like the whole premise of it, the whole idea, the whole plot. That like these people are like, you can't, like these rifts pop up, you can't just leave them there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They have to go in there. You know what I'm saying? And they put together their little team of ranked and shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
you die, you die. That's it. I like you know what I'm saying?
Yo, they becoming ruthless with that shit. They
No
do. They
real
like,
shit.
my man's ain't make it out, bro. But we got our bread and the tunnel closed, so we good.
What happens in the tunnel stays in the tunnel. But like, no, like I really fucks with that. I feel like it's the whole storyline. I feel like is greatly different from, especially with type of like animes that's coming out now. Like we're getting
Mm-hmm.
like saturated. I forgot the proper term for it, but we are saturated with like reincarnated animes and stuff like that.
Baby. As soon
And,
as you said that, only thing that popped in my head was I was reincarnated as a slime. I'm tired of that one popping up on my damn. I don't want to watch it.
child, it started off good. It's still pretty all right. It's still pretty all right. I remember I read the manga, and like the manga started off so dry. Like I opened it up and I saw that it was a slime, and I closed that shit right back up. I said, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? I missed out. Don't judge a book by its cover, because
I hear it.
watching it, it's pretty fucking good. But now, like the market, like I feel like that's what really set it off, because now it's just like everywhere you turn, it's another reincarnation anime popping up. Like you're just like, all right, and this is
What
this,
now?
yeah, this is a big change, and I like this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's not no reincarnation like anime type of thing. It's like it's still got the whole fairies dungeon, level up feeling that sometimes being those, but this time, they're still in a modern world and they're going on adventures. I like that.
Right.
I do.
Definitely.
It's something different. Maybe we need to get ready for more anime like this, like because once one person do it and it's successful, then everybody want to fucking do it.
Right, that is a fact. It gives me it definitely gives me Jujutsu Kaisen vibes as far
Mhm.
as like how gritty it can get, which I love it though.
And it's good that you brought that up, because there are a lot of like other anime references in there. I know Jujutsu Kaisen was a good reference in there. I couldn't find no pictures of it, but In the beginning, you know, when their statue was smiling and everything.
Oh, girl,
Child, the fucking
baby.
life changing. But you
And
know,
this is the
that's
first episode.
the first episode. But you know, that's a good reference for like, you know, Attack on Titans and everything. Like they really like they do show a lot of homage in like the first episode. They do to various different animes, and I like that. I do. I just hope it like I hope it's not like a good hype up because lately there are a lot of animes out there that was really good in the beginning and really hyped up in the beginning, and now it's falling off. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I have a friend who read the mangas. Well, the ones that are
The solo leveling mangas.
yeah, that are in English, because even a lot of those aren't completely in English yet. I think there's about like 5 or 6 that are still strictly Korean mangas, which is crazy.
Okay, so they still translating. That means
They're
this shit.
still going,
That means
girl.
this shit got to be good. I feel like I want to
Still
read it.
going, and it's crazy because they did it as a webtoon, a web novel first. And it's crazy because the actual translation of it, when you translate it from Korean, is it says only I level up, which I actually like solo leveling a lot better if we thinking about translation wise, but I love it.
Yeah.
And it was written, and if I butcher your name, sir, I'm sorry. Written by Chu Gong and was released in 2016. Can you imagine? Like, it's 2024 now, and it's like blowing up. So imagine the fans of the web series, and you know that the web
I
novel.
didn't know it was a web series.
Yeah, it was a web novel first, and then it became a webtoon adaptation, which was released in 2018, and the second season went from August 2020 to December of 2021, but then they stopped it, and the creators of the anime adaptation came in, and you know they've only been released since January of 24. But imagine the web novel fans that have waited this long.
They probably hype
for an anime. Oh my god, they're losing it.
but
And watching it, I understand.
But because of those fans is what got me interested in it. I didn't know nothing about it. You know, I just saw a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people, I was reading some comments about it, how people were saying that it's lit, you know, it's good as shit. And I'm always willing to try anything, you know, at least once.
Yeah. I mean, you put me on, and I was definitely like, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I'm telling you, I'm about to read the manga, and I don't really read manga too much anymore. Like ever since I graduated high school, now I mostly like watch anime. I'm too tired to read manga. But when it's like a good show like this that makes you want to stop and really find out what's happening, you know what I'm saying? I will read this manga. I will.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, what made me realize that I am really like thoroughly enjoying it is because I multitask like constantly. I am never sitting still doing one thing at a time. And so a lot of times if I'm watching anime, and you know, for y'all sub people out there, don't judge me. I really prefer to watch dubbed anime. And what made me realize that I really need to continue this story is for the fact that only the first 4 episodes are done.
And you was like, I'll read it.
I'll read it. I'm sub today, baby. I'm a sub watch it today because I need to know what's going on. So 5, 6, and 7 are still you know, Japanese versions of it, and it's just subbed, and I just kept going. I'm like, I need to know. I'm hooked now.
But that's how I am. Like I'm like you. Like I'm very like I multitask. I do a lot. Like that's how I got to like watch One Piece in full because I I'm like you. Like I will watch sub, especially if it's good. Right. But for the most part, I'm walking around cleaning. I'm probably on my crafting table crafting something. I'm putting on dub. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay attention right now. I can't read and do what I'm doing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Them sub people be tripping. Like y'all get on my nerves.
They do too much.
Both of them, dub and sub. Because one dub, you mean to tell me you're not going to watch any other anime but English ones? You missing out.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
You missing out.
Some sub ones that's out here. That's A1.
You know what I'm saying? But sub people, get that chip off your fucking shoulder. You can read. Congratulations, bitch. Everybody can fucking read, okay, motherfucker? Like,
They need to step down off them high horses, baby. You are not better than the rest of us,
you know what I'm
okay? You're
saying?
not. Like, let it go.
They be saying some dumb shit. The authenticity of the Japanese voices. I don't speak Japanese. I don't hear no authenticity. It all feels the fucking same to me.
The exact same shit. They make the same 4, 6
You know what I'm
syllables
saying?
and all in words.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might as well be speaking Japanese to me. I don't fucking understand them. I don't understand them. Like, you want me to understand that this person, like, I can't, like, y'all just be doing too much. Oh, you get more of the storyline through the Japanese version because they curse in this version. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm getting as long as I get the plot all together, I'm good.
All the way. I got the storyline. I can follow what's going on. You know what the hell I'm talking about. We on the same shit. It's not this. Come on now.
But there are some really excellent animes out there that are strictly in sub. You know,
yeah, that's some A1
all I'm saying is get off your high horse, okay? It's not
Horizons.
You know, it's not that fucking serious.
I can't.
Congratulations, you can read, bitch. I mean, subtitles is on my TV anyway. I can't hear without my subtitles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on my TV regardless.
I can't. Nah, I don't. It depends on what it is. Like, depending on what I'm watching for real. Because I'd be like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let me look down here. But sometimes some stuff just makes more sense when you read it. So I get it. But to knock out like all of anime just because it's dubbed or just because you know it's I'm not gonna do that. That's out of the question.
Like, get over it, y'all. Like, open your eyes. It's okay to read. It's nothing wrong with reading, and there's nothing wrong with people speaking their native language, bitch. Everybody,
let it go.
You know, everybody can't speak fucking Japanese. Everybody can't get the artistic acting through the voices.
They all sound the same to me. I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking speak that shit.
Not doing it.
No, at all. No disrespect to the culture at all.
After all that, respect. We love you. Hey, we love you.
I love the culture.
Love it.
Okay, I love sushi, baby. Sushi is delicious.
Man, bubble tea lit. That's that shit right there. Don't cancel us on our first episode. That's all we're saying. It's our first episode. Don't cancel us. We here for y'all.
Be hitting each and every time. Y'all know what y'all doing.
I cannot. But no, back to Solo Leveling. Definitely. I'm stuck. First off, the fact that they made my man's look mad like bitch made in the beginning, and then he started leveling up with them daily workouts, and he walked in that hospital room like,
and the girls is checking him out. Child, girls are facing their fears. Like, I'm aiming for his numbers.
They was like, that's not the same one. That's not him. I don't know who this is.
You see him take his shirt off?
Him and there is fine, girl. Him and there is fine.
Breaking all types of HIPAA laws and shit like that. Like, bitch, focus. The old man down the hallway, light going off. He been asked for water for a half an hour. And
they all in his room.
They in his room. Worry about the wrong shit,
bitch.
My
goodness. But the fact that they even kept him in there that long was like, my man's is perfectly fine. Like, we all know, we could see that he perfectly fine. Y'all just don't want to discharge him so y'all can look at him long. That's all that was. He was good to go 3 weeks ago.
He was fine, man. He came back with all his limbs and shit. I said, no, this show is really good. And I really hope, excuse me, I burped. I really hope, because I am going to start reading the manga. I don't want to be disappointed. The last manga I read pissed me the fuck off.
I've heard good things. I've definitely heard good things. I definitely
want to try it, because I don't like the wait, you know, especially if the story's real good. I don't want to have to keep waiting a whole year for like the show to come back out, man. Tell me now.
Listen, this waiting every week to drop an episode is already killing me. I'm like, no way. This is not life. Like, when do we come back to soap operas? Like, why are we doing this?
Child, I'm about to give One Piece a good break, because I can't keep waiting for the next episode every single every other. You know what it is? Maybe we just spoiled when it comes to binge watching.
We are. That is a thing. We really are extremely spoiled. Like, we expect to have Netflix did it. It's Netflix fault because Netflix drops the full season. It's like, here, take that. And now that's what we expect from everybody else. And everybody else like, nah, wait, chill.
Like, where the rest of the shows at? Netflix drop it all in one day.
All in one day. You done binge 3 seasons in a half of a day.
They starting to change up themselves though. They starting to post up like once a week too.
Yeah, with their original content. They are.
And I'm not playing with y'all Netflix. I already got like the Fire Stick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll update it and start using that more. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I'm so serious.
I don't know, but I think with Solo Leveling, I think I feel like, because it's so new and they really are just starting to like really gain traction with the anime. I don't feel like they have the episode 2 drop yet, which I respect it. I do, and like I said, the artwork and the gore and gritty of it is amazing, and it's worth the wait. It is. It's worth the wait.
And I love like a very like the anime. I like it. I don't like too much silliness. You know what I'm saying? I don't like too much jokes or too much. I like really gritty, gory anime. I do. That's what gets my attention, and this definitely got my attention. It definitely did. It is very like entertaining. Like, look at this nigga. Like,
he's scared the shit out you.
Yes,
he does. Really. He be looking like, oh my nigga, he about to kill all of us. I'm not even there. He about to kill us.
This set the precedent for like the whole show. This what made me know that it was gonna be good.
Absolutely. I'm definitely excited.
Knock on wood.
I'm excited to see what. Like I said, I have friends that read the manga and I've heard great things. So I'm definitely my bar is set high already. We only 7 episodes in, and that bar is set real high up there. And let's see if they could keep the traction. The crazy thing is that it's so popular in South Korea that they are actually developing a live action K-drama adaptation of the show. How in the hell? I don't know, but they are.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all gonna hate me for this. I never been a big fan of K-dramas.
It depends. It's certain ones. It's rare, but it's some of them that catch my attention. I'd be like, ooh, okay, I see that. I see y'all over there, but it's definitely rare. I'm not huge on it.
Yeah, I'm not huge on it. I'm really not. Like, it's just it's something I can't get into, some I can.
But my thing is, everything can't be live action.
Everything can't be live. That's live action.
And I feel like this is one of those things, like the concept of it in itself. I don't feel like this can be live action. I feel like even if you do try to make it live action, a good 95% of the show will still be animated or screenplay of somehow.
Not just that, I don't think a lot of studios are prepared to do live actions of certain animes. Every studio, every production team, every studio can't do a good live action. Sometimes you just need to like let the big dogs get it. Sometimes you need to let the capitalistic wheels
just let it go.
Grab hold of it to get a good, good show of it. But even then, it still kind of sucks. Cause look at Avatar. The old one and this new one that's coming out.
I was about to say, did you see the preview for the new one?
Ain't nobody even see the new one, and nobody wants to see the new one.
I do not want to watch it. First of all, leave my boy Egg alone, yo. He was good where he was at. They was over there minding their business. Him and his arrow-headed friends. Let's leave him be. Like, stop.
They told my son ain't gonna be no war in Ba Sensei. What you mean ain't no war in Ba Sensei? I mean, there ain't no war in Ba Sensei, but there is a war. And
those who know, there is no war in Ba Sensei.
But that's how you gonna. I mean, like, how you gonna take? That's why I'm hoping that like maybe that's like a ploy, or maybe like it's a plot, and maybe they're just telling us there's no war in Boston say, and we're gonna watch it, and there's actually a war in Boston say. There better be a fucking war.
I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it.
I didn't want to watch the first one. No one asked for this. No one asked for this. No one asked for it at all. Like, stop.
The first one, you know what the problem was with the first one? They shoved too much in like what was it, 3 hours, too much. And that's what I don't understand. We watched Harry Potter. We watched 7 fucking movies of Harry Potter.
Baby.
8 movies of Lord of the Rings.
All the way.
Okay, and the Hobbits and shit like that. What makes you think we won't watch a whole lot of like
Avatar? You should have broke it down in them books. Break it down in the books. We got 4 books for a reason. Stop.
Okay, you could have broken it down like that. We would have 4 fucking movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we would have been lit. We would have been lit all the way.
It's only a couple shows. It's only a couple animes and games that have actually done live action good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, One Piece was one.
I'm a big fan. Do you watch One Piece?
I feel like I'm about to get shunned out of the anime world with this one.
No shame.
I watched a total of 3 episodes. But in my defense, I went back and rewatched Naruto and Naruto Shippuden a few times, and I've also went and rewatched Bleach a few times. And it's just like I fell in my comfort zone with certain animes, and I just like
you rewatched Bleach a couple times.
A few times, I did a few times. I want to say a couple, but I'd be lying. It's been a few. I'm
gonna tell you right now, Bleach is not the anime to watch over a few times. I watched that shit one good time. I can't even get past like. I'm not even gonna hold you. You talking about something you can't get past 3 episodes of One Piece?
No, I can't. I just like I said, I just fall into my comfort zone and certain shit. I'm like, let me throw this on real quick. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm fucking with my nigga Gojo. He but I just started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I really did. I'm loving it, and I'm mad I waited so long. But I fall into these damn dark circles where I binge one thing for like ever. So One Piece kind of fell off, but I plan on catching up. I did, however, watch the Netflix live action version of it, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
I was about to ask you, like, compared, knowing that you didn't watch the anime, how would you talk about like the live action, especially somebody who don't know the story?
Right. That's the thing. So it definitely gave me an insight. Into the storyline overall as One Piece. I feel like if I watched the anime itself, I would get more of a backstory for the characters than I got in the movie, which makes me again want to go back and actually watch the anime itself. But overall, as far as like the portrayal of their powers and the wittiness of the different characters, and I feel like even with the few episodes that I did watch, I feel like they portrayed the characters and their traits from the anime to the movie very well.
I would agree with it. I would.
Yeah, I do.
I'm a huge One Piece fan. Like, I love it. I love that shit. I'm rewatching that shit again right now. And that's a long ass fucking anime.
I heard. That's what pushed me away for so long. It's like I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be able to catch up, but I need to do it. I do.
But child, that's like I said. I used to put it on in the background and be cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Like I got shit to do, and as it started playing, I started watching. And I was like, this is pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying? I do love it. I'm a big fan. I think it's one of the best animes out there. You know what I'm saying? I like the live action. I like the fact that the live action did change a lot of the story up, and they did change some of the traits of the characters up. But everything that they changed, I felt like was very appropriate, and it fit well with the show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like One Piece is an anime and One Piece is a live action should be looked at as different entities. I think they're both really good.
Right.
And I
gotta go back and like I said, I really gotta go into it more. But from what I saw and like what I do know a little bit of One Piece, I could see like, okay, I see where they went with this. I do.
It's really good. I will say that live action is good. It's a couple live actions that are worth it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing coming off the top of my head right now. But I know there are some live actions out there that are really good.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm definitely gonna do it. Don't shun me. Don't kick me out. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I promise. I'm gonna watch it.
Take your time. Take your time. I tell everybody, because that's what I did. I didn't just jump up and swore. I ain't watched this shit from the beginning. I took my fucking time. I said, I'm gonna let it get a hit so I can binge it. Like, I don't have time to be like.
And that's the crazy thing. I love binging TV, so I feel like that's the perfect show for me. And I just have not done it yet. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I am. Another piece with Solo Leveling, for those of them, in South Korea that actually has finished the complete manga itself, they are already developing a webtoon spin-off called Solo Leveling Ragnarok, which is supposed to be, I feel like this spoiler alert, y'all. So if you just cover your ears for a minute. Solo Leveling Ragnarok is actually supposed to continue the story with his son. Where my man's get a kid from, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. But that's what Solo Leveling Ragnarok is supposed to be about, the continuation of his lineage and the development of his son. When it comes to offspring shows, man, Naruto kind of ruined it for me, and I'm not too excited about offspring. Baruto is like,
No, really, like how well do like offspring spinoffs go? Like, not too well.
They really don't.
Like, Digimon had an offspring spinoff.
Did they?
They did. You didn't even know about it.
No clue.
You didn't even know about it.
Know that.
You didn't even know about it. Yeah, they had kids.
That's
and them
crazy.
Niggas had Digimon too. Ain't nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying? Boruto,
I did not know that.
I'm trying my best.
Sucked, bro. I can't. I watched it because my kids are fans, and they were like really excited to see them grow up, and then to have a show like about kids again. Like they watched it, so I watched it with them. But I'm not a fan. I could live without Baruto. I feel like it definitely was a waste of time.
It is a waste of time. I just don't understand how it got to this point. Like, I was hoping for so much for the show. I really was.
Yeah, it just went down.
Maybe they changed writers or something like that. I don't know. It can't. I mean, maybe y'all can go back and act like that shit never happened. That's what Dragon Ball Z did. That's what Dragon Ball Z did. Dragon Ball Z act like GT ain't never the fuck happened. They're like, get that shit out of here. No, this is what really. Like, no, I remember he was dressed up like a fucking monkey. Okay.
Hey, I blame Avatar because Korra the Avatar, spinoff from Avatar the Last Airbender. I loved Korra and her own development as a character and her storyline, and even the fact that we still had Katara and we still had I'm so mad because I'm stuck. Her name is right here. Freaking the blind chick.
Toph.
We still had Toph. We still had we still had Zuko. We still had the characters that we loved from Avatar: The Last Airbender come over with Katara and develop them, her into the person she was. They did amazing with that spinoff.
They did.
And they made people think that they could do that shit, and they can't. Like, they made these other people out here feel like they could they could follow suit, and they can't. They can't. I blame Avatar for Baruto. I'm sticking to that.
Yes. No, I fucks with the analogy. I really do. I blame Avatar because everything you just described is everything that I liked about the Korra show and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good spinoff, and you can't do it. Everybody can't fucking do it.
They can't. I wish it was longer, honestly.
No, really. I wish it was longer. Like, I do. I get into like a lot of like lore videos on YouTube, and like it's other stuff that happens like in between all of that and everything if you watch it. But like, I do wish it was more. I haven't checked up on there to see if there was anything else written, because I think Avatar has like a comic book. Yeah, that goes really details and like into everything.
Like Naruto got for Shippuden.
Do it. I mean, well, the manga, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with you with everything you said about Cora and stuff. Like, I loved her character development. That was
Mm-hmm.
excellent.
It
You know,
was.
it was good. I loved the turmoil she went through when it came to like figuring out, her avatar state and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and how to how to be a proper avatar without any good examples in her life. I liked it.
Definitely. And even, I mean, even just finding herself as a character in itself, like in that development within herself. Because, I mean, she was put into a very tough space very early on, as the Avatar. And it was crazy. And then to have these, the enemies that she was fighting, like,
Mm-hmm.
was crazy.
And then they have to follow in Aang's footsteps, and everybody have
Hmm.
an expectation for her and everything. I liked
Because
it.
all them people, the only Avatar they ever really knew was Aang.
Mm-hmm.
The people that knew avatars prior to were long gone.
Mm-hmm.
They've never had anybody else to compare to outside of the legends and stories that they heard, versus you having people that was around that still
Mm-hmm.
were living, that knew Aang and knew
Mm-hmm.
everything that he did and the change that he developed for the world. And to
Mm-hmm.
have that on her shoulders constantly, that had to be
Mm-hmm.
rough.
Coming off of that whole Fire Nation, control and colonization they had going on up in
Absolutely.
there. That was a lot. I did like that Avatar though. You were right about that.
Yeah, I definitely liked it. And like you said, it's not too many shows that have spin-offs that you're like, yeah, I can fuck with this. But that's definitely one.
Mm-hmm.
So, Solo Leveling Ragnarok. I guess we really would just have to see what happens. I don't have high hopes for that. I don't, but that's in fault. That is in fault of other animes that have had spin-offs and have failed pretty bad. So it's not their fault. It really can actually. It might just be something, like it could be an Avatar and Korra situation. Like we could definitely, it could be something great, but I'm not holding my breath.
I'll cross my fingers for him. I will.
Right. That part.
Like I will. Maybe I got some hope for it. So
Yeah.
I've been let down before, man. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, several. Oh man.
Don't get me started in Demon Slayer
Listen,
and how I was fighting the air reading that manga. I ain't even read the last. I ain't even read the last book.
Man.
I said, you think I'm gonna spend my money on this shit?
Yeah, they disappointed. They disappointed. Even in the anime, we gonna. I'm not even gonna say it because we're gonna talk about that. Because now I want to talk. I want to dive deep into that. I want to dive deep in there. We're gonna bookmark that one.
We're gonna have to make a list, okay?
Man, we definitely do. We do.
Girl,
That's this next one on the list.
No.
We already have to.
Next week we have to talk about Free Run.
Yeah, we definitely have next week.
I need you to start watching it.
It's there. It's there. It's right there on my list. On my Crunchyroll list, it's right there. I got a whole. My anime list is as bad as my book list. I'm never gonna be able to watch and read all of these books and watch all these animes. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, it ain't Solo Leveling did. Like I probably put Solo Leveling on like a rank from 1 to 10. I probably put like a get 8.5. You know what I'm saying? And I would probably put Free Run Journeys in at a 7. It's
That's
really
not bad.
good. Yeah, it's really good.
Man, that's not too bad.
I'm very particular with my anime, man. The only anime I would say would be at a really good 10. It would always be One Piece. It was always up there. And well, One Piece is a 9.5 because all them damn fillers y'all playing in my face. The One Piece do some bullshit with their episodes that piss me off. And Attack on Titan. And I would put that at a 9.5 too because that little season with the Cowboys pissed me off.
They did some bullshit. They ventured out. They ventured out for that one.
Did you see that?
Yeah, they did. They went out there. It was. I need you to roll that motherfucker back in.
I said, where the fucking Cowboys come from? They in a fucking circle.
Let it go. Like they out there. I can't.
That shit pissed me off. I said, how you got
definitely
I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna make
we do. The only thing we don't have is the next game, but we're gonna get there. Speaking of games, though, and going back to the original thing, first off, solo leveling, let's just say they is really blowing up in Korea. Like, they got so much going on. And a game developing company out there named Netmarble is actually currently developing a role-playing video game adaptation for solo leveling.
I could fuck with it.
Yo, I would definitely play that.
I could fuck with that heavy. I could see how that could work out real well. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even gotta change too much in the game. You can keep the
Really
same.
don't.
You can keep the same plot as you got as the anime. You know.
I mean, it's already technically a game system. So following it like to the T would not even be hard. It's already laid out for you. It's already laid out for you.
Mm-hmm. And if they do, I hope they have like the timer on the rifts like they do in the anime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have time on the rift. Yeah, if you don't defeat the dungeon in 7 days, then it opens up. And I hope it happens in the game, because that'd be a cool aspect.
That'll definitely be lit. And oh my god, the potential for a freaking online version,
girl,
building your parties, man,
playing with your friends.
to be able to build a party to defeat certain dungeon levels, that'll be super lit.
That would be lit. I think the only thing they would have to work on probably like the point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that sucks. Thinking about it now, because I'm so not a first person game player. You know it. I'm so not. But I feel like even if this one was, I would play it.
You know, I don't really know why. I know why. I try anything at least once. If I don't like it, I'll play it again.
But I'm definitely curious to see how that plays out. They have not confirmed a release date yet, but they have confirmed that it is in development. So, I mean, let's see what happens. But it's definitely something I would play. I mean, it would be dope. They do it, and then that will give us something else to talk about here. That'll be the first thing. Listen,
child, child, you already know.
I'd rock with it though. I definitely rock with it. I would. Another thing with solo leveling I liked was the intro music.
Yeah.
Bro, I've added the song to my workout, my dance playlist, because it makes you just want to dance.
It do got a good theme, and that's important too, because like I'm not one of those anime fans that like anime themes. I don't really care.
I always pay attention.
It's only a couple anime theme songs that I really like. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I love that shit. Yeah,
definitely lit. Lit.
Naruto Shippuden one. What is it? Sukuro Katana or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know,
yeah.
I like that joke.
That was the best one. It was definitely the best one.
Exactly even the visuals was good.
Yeah, definitely.
What else? I fucks with solo leveling. I do. And I'm not even gonna you're gonna laugh at me. No. I fucks with Yo-Yo Hakusho beginning. That is a fucking classic.
Yeah,
okay?
That's a fact. I can see it.
Every Inuyasha song.
They hit for no reason. Yo. And every freaking intro and outro to the music goes so perfectly with the song.
Good. That girl be singing in it. Go
We don't know no Japanese, but these songs, these songs, we know them. We know those.
I'm not saying no words, y'all. Don't quote me on that. I'm just making a sound at this point.
Oh man.
And the 1990s Sailor Moon song.
Always, bro. Oh, top tier classic. Top tier classic. You cannot forget that one. There's no way, yo. The name of the song for the intro for solo leveling is called Tomorrow Together by Sawana Hiroyuki. And my man did his thing. He did. He definitely
He
did his
did.
thing with that song. And I'd be ready to just bounce. I can't speak. Get it. We gotta go. Let's go. I like it. I love it. I do. You know what?
I definitely let it play.
All the time. I do. But I pay attention because you say you don't pay that much attention to the theme songs. But I pay attention, and I know for a fact that Kingdom Hearts is the reason why I pay attention to these anime intro and outro music.
And you know what? I don't even like Kingdom Hearts, but I do like the song. I do. I'm not even gonna hold you. The music box. The music.
Definitely. Sanctuary, man, hit forever. I still bump it to this day.
I could never get into it, but I like that song. I let that song play. Every time that commercial used to come on when we was younger, I'm like, yeah, this is the joint.
That's definitely it. I love it. I love it. But ever since then, I think is why I actually I pay attention to intro and outro music, because it's sadly enough, and I don't know how the hell, but it is people that didn't notice that Naruto changed their intro and outro music quite often. And I'm like, how the hell do you not know that?
I don't understand that either, because a lot of animes do it though.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like Naruto had definitely the most bangers when it came to the Switch.
Oh yeah,
they definitely had the most bangers.
They definitely did. I'm not even gonna hold you.
They did. I'm best with it. I'm a fan though of the anime and of the outro. The current, because like you said, they switch them up all the time. The current intro song, it gets you hyped. It gets you ready for the ass whoopings that come into the show. It does.
Mm-hmm.
It fully prepares you for everything that comes in the episode.
No, I definitely feel like a theme song that definitely sets the mood for the show.
Absolutely.
You got a lot of animes with shitty theme songs and shitty shows. Shitty shows to mention. Like what's that one anime with the he's Ronan Kenshin.
Lord.
You ever watched it
before? You know his ass, because I've never even heard of it.
It's an old anime. It's an old anime, and it's got he got a scar on his face and he got red hair. It sucks. It sucks.
It sounds like it. I don't want it there. No, thank you. They keep that.
It got a big fan base. It do have a big fan base, but
everything. Trump has a big fan base. That don't mean you like that motherfucker.
So Trump has a big fan base. Point taken.
That don't make it good.
That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are still R. Kelly fans.
Man. Look, I don't know. I stand on the fence on that one. I understand. I do. I know how to separate the artist from, their work, I guess. But I had fun today. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is definitely a great starter episode, and we definitely appreciate all of you who have hung out with us during this awesome time of conversation, and we all would love to hear from you. If there is any game or anime that you would like for us to talk about on any of our episodes, I will be adding links down below to our socials, as well as an email address, so you could, hit us up, tell us what's going on. You can also follow us on Twitch outside of our podcast to watch us be completely addicted to Palworld, because we were going to say some other games, but I ain't even going to say play games. Play Palworld, because that's what we're stuck at right now.
That's what we're doing.
On Twitch, myself at the Butterfly Assassin, and my co-host, of course, at Toni Bologna, and we'll also be providing those links as well. But definitely stick around with us, man, and enjoy the conversations with us. And definitely, join in. We love to hear from y'all.
Tell us what you like. Tell us what you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Give us some feedback. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to us. Rag on. Hope you join us next week.
Absolutely. Until next time, people, we out. Deuce.
Deuces.